Hello and welcome to part 11 of Mario Tennis Power Tour. In the last part we defeated Whisker, and in this part we will be taking on the mighty Elroy. But before we do that, I'm going to be getting another power shot. Well, I actually already got it, but I had to re-record this because I was coughing a lot. Basically, I tried to record while I was still getting over a cold. But I'm just going to do the first level because that's what I did in the last part, so keep it accurate. It only gives you the control shot, which is a pretty bad power shot, but as I found out actually, because I didn't even know initially until I actually faced Elroy in the last recording. Unfortunately, I took the save state after I had already done this minigame, so that's why I can still take on Elroy. But the minigame had level 2 unlocked. My voice may sound slightly funny. There's still stuff floating around in my throat, of course. And I may cough occasionally, but I'm a lot better than I was in the last recording. Like there. But yeah, this is a pretty easy minigame, the first level at the very least. You just have to balance this bar thing. And, of course, birds land on it. Whoa, that actually really slowed me down. I don't know, can you fall off in this? I think you can, but then there's also the time limit. So there's two things that are obstacles, and both of them are really easy to avoid. But, yep, just balance the bar and you got it. Further leveled up that PS balance. However, I am going to go back to the curve shot. And I guess I'll give her the curve shot as well. And the quick save, because why not? But yes. Thing is about that tightrope thing is, does that bar actually make things easier when you're actually going across the tightrope? I guess it does, because like you're able to just balance that rather than having to balance vertically and horizontally. You can just balance horizontally. I guess that's how it works. Anyway, we're back in here, and we're finally going to take on Elroy, who I think I said remind me of Proton John. I think what it is that he reminded me of what Proton John looked what I imagined Proton John looked like, rather than what he actually did. Or maybe it's somewhere between what he actually does look like and what I imagined he looked like. Sort of odd, but it fits. Of course, there's 3 versions of him. There's this version, the higher res version, there's the icon that shows up when he speaks, and there's the yes, his face in the overworld. Overworld is what I'm going to call it. Anyway, that's his power shot. Oh, scored. Obviously, this will be the most difficult opponent we have faced so far. I keep lobbing. I was doing sort of a doubles match where, well, it was a really insanely difficult combination, but well, lobbing is good in doubles matches because you can just lob over the closer player. And now I'm doing that as like a habit almost. Good. Anyway, not a whole lot to say. I've already talked about stuff in the last part, so I guess I could talk about stuff in this part. Sort of the point of the Let's Play is to talk about stuff. But I don't really remember what I talked about in the original recording of this, when I had to scrap. I don't know. Yes. Oh, okay, wow. Oh. Yeah, that's the problem with that, is that you're in a distance where you could just lunge for it, and you want to power shot from that distance and it goes to the defensive. You didn't want it to. That tends to happen. Oh, look at that. Like, yeah. It technically makes sense, because it's like a one shot is sort of a special thing. Oh wow, to occur in technical mode, technical control mode, you actually have to hold L to do it, but in normal and simple, or whatever it's called, it just does it automatically. But it's obviously the power shots are sort of in a different mentality than the regular shots, so it doesn't lunge to do a power shot. And that's why that distance it goes to defensive. You know, actually, that super difficult combination that I was talking about, I think I'll do that like sort of as a special thing at the end of the LP. How about that one? Yeah. That was actually on my actual copy of this game, and on an actual Game Boy Advance SP rather than an emulator. And it made me remember that one of the things about playing it on this that's different is that the colors are different. I have an original Game Boy Advance SP, the AGS 001, and so it has that sort of crappy backlight, or rather front light, as it were. And as a result, the colors tend to look a little washed out, so it looks a lot clearer on this. But yeah, as if someone could have reacted that fast to getting the power shot. But anyway, it's actually taking fairly quick work of Elroy. Some champ you are. I guess it's because I have been honing my skills. I guess I could explain the whole doubles match thing. Oh, that wasn't good. Hey, getting hit in the face. That's a great segue into it anyway. Basically, what it was I have two separate save files on that copy of the game. Okay, so I was playing as my character, and I had my other save file character as my partner in the doubles match. And he was set to novice, whereas, you know, my partner in this game, what's her name, Ace, she, wow, match point already, really. She was, like I was playing against doubles of her, like clones of her, and she was set to, really, I already won. This is ridiculous. Yeah, it was clones of her, basically, and she was set to, no, hold on, I didn't get what the actual number was, 390, which is 195, but she was set to the hardest difficulty. Oh, I keep thinking B can go down, because I'm holding A. So they, I guess, were set to the hardest difficulty. So what that means is that they're good in their own right, and I have to deal with somebody who really sucks, and in fact, in that mode, as I will call it, your character's, your partner's sole purpose is to get hit in the face with a tennis ball. Again, and again, and again. Guess that works. Stop coughing. So, wow. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is the, that combination, of the doubles. I mean, it does make things difficult because, you know, when he's in back, and he's, like, or in the front of the court, he literally gets in the way. He just gets hit with tennis balls a lot. So it actually does make it a very difficult mode. So I guess now that I've been playing that, I'm just so used to that I'm actually a lot better at the actual game. Yeah, my turn to be the icon. Yay, a medal that's identical to the other ones, for the other classes. Yeah. And then cutscenes. That's gonna be the rest of this video's cutscenes. They look like Mario's hands. Gloves, those gloves. He's wearing. Yeah, thank you. Dweezil? What kind of name is Dweezil? In what empire? Like Empire as in Empire Strikes Back? Like Star Wars? Yeah. Union? Like as opposed to Confederacy? Yeah. So, okay, we have Union, we have Empire, and we have Academy. That's what they're called, Academy. Not... Well, yeah, Rebel Academy. Is this a Star Wars reference? Is that what this is? This whole game? Stop coughing. Anyway. Yeah, so we have Academy, as in Rebel Academy. We have Empire. Then there's Union, which... and I guess they have the Separatists. Union? I guess that's sort of opposites. I can't imagine the other ones are called Separatists. That's, of course, talking about the prequels, which I will not go into my opinions about the prequels in this video. That was strange. The little speed thing that displays at the top of the screen, the toolbar. This is the percentage, or the speed that it's going at. Just sort of spiked to 101% for a second there for some reason. No, I plan on losing, stupid. Yeah, sure. Stop talking. Yes! Stop asking me questions. Anyway. I might actually do a rant video about, well, not just the prequels, or the Star Wars prequels. Just about a bunch of stuff. And I'm not saying, like, what my opinion on them are. I'm not saying specifically that it's going to be a negative rant. Well, okay, all rants are negative, but not about the movies themselves, or, you know, whatever. Imagine there will also be the word gimmick, Apple, and Mega Man 2. Well, I already did my Mega Man 2 rant, earlier, during my Mega Man 2 LP, but I think I could elaborate on it more. It's amazing, I'm just sitting here hitting the A button. I mean, you can read this. If you don't want to listen to me, then whatever. I mean, obviously, I don't need to tell you that. Question marks and thought bubbles. No. Wow. That was a lot of strange movements. I was about to use another word, but it's offensive in Europe. Or, well, the UK at the very least. So, wait, they're not all allowed to go? Like, what, they don't have spectators there? Well, they do, obviously. So why would they not be able to go? Oh, and you're leaving them. You're leaving them. Hello? You do realize you're leaving them, right? Okay. That was strange. Was that supposed to be fireworks? Is that the emulator that made it look like that, or what? Or is that just smoke puffs? I guess that's what there was. Yes. Yes. Okay. What? What? What are you doing? Why is he on fire? That's a bit odd. What? Wait, hold on. Oh, he was literally on fire? Wait, hold on. I have two questions. First of all, stop this. First of all, why did he literally spontaneously combust? And two, why did she have a bucket of water on standby? And where was she keeping it? But that doesn't make any sense. And finally, time. What is it, like the when you kill an enemy in Action 52, the time warp tickers game? Great. Now I'm referencing Action 52. I have to let's play that sometime, don't I? If you don't know what that game is, it's a horrible, unlicensed NES collection. Anyway, sorry for stopping the game. Jeez, that was stupid. Obviously, this episode is running a lot longer than most of the other episodes, but you have to get cutscenes in and everything. Something I don't think I've mentioned yet is that since I'm using an emulator, you may notice two things about the graphics that are different. First of all, who's that? Go play fair? Okay, we're not gonna have to get every single person who will play fair. No, okay, so I see he's the only one who has to play fair. I'm guessing that's Dweezil, because he won, and I guess he has to... whatever. Anyway, two things about the graphics before we end the episode. First of all, the aspect ratio is proper. It was a standard, like, TV aspect ratio of 4:3, whereas now it's 3:2, which is the Game Boy Advance's. It's the same as the original iPhone and iPod Touch before the 5. And second of all, things are more sharp. That's just because they have a filter on called Simple 2X. Things were sort of blurry before. Now it looks sort of more pixelated, but it's sharper, so I like that. Anyway, he passed out again. Apparently that's a theme, or that's a problem that he seems to have, because he's done that twice now. And now that I've gotten my ramblings at the end of the video down, because I couldn't get them in during the video, or during the bulk of the video, I guess that'll be it for this part, for part 11. Yeah. Dear, I'm not speaking the words good. Bye.